Howdy y'all, welcome back to Cam Shack Productions. Today we're going to talk about 5 pieces of gear that you can get for the outdoorsman that are all under 50 bucks. And this is stuff that I can guarantee every outdoorsman will be stoked to get, especially if they're a backpacker. But before we do that, I just want to take a second and fully inebriate the moment. I really appreciate all of you that are joining the Cam Shack Productions family and tuning into these videos each week. This wouldn't be possible without all of you. And because of that, we're going to turn it over to a word from our sponsor. This video is actually brought to you by Cam Shack Productions. All of the gear that I'm recommending that you check out was purchased by me and has absolutely no affiliation with any of the gear providers. This video is made and all of this is possible because of your subscriptions to this channel. So if you'd like me to keep this channel completely independent and without any kind of sponsorship, please go down and subscribe. All right, let's get back to the video and check out some of this gear. All right, so let's actually dive into these 5 pieces of gear, and I promise you, these are all things that are really, really awesome. So I do have my notes up here, and I wanted to make sure that I got them right, so I apologize for looking down. But this right here is the Yuko Switch Spork 2-piece. This thing is absolutely outstanding. So one of the things when you are out backpacking is that you have to dig into some really deep packages. They're freeze-dried food, they're really long. And this thing is a spork knife combo. So it actually clips together so that you can use that full big spoon when you need it. And I mean, I'm telling you, I've tried a little bit of everything. The only thing I haven't gotten is like the giant titanium spoon so far, but this thing is $7.99. This is $8. And like I said, I guarantee you that if you get this for somebody that is an absolute outdoors person, they're gonna dig this thing. It breaks down super small. And I mean, it'll be so nice to not have freeze-dried goo all over my hands. So $8. Yuko Switch Spork 2-piece. Definitely worth checking out. All right, the next little piece of gear that I want to show you is this little guy right here. This is the Camp Moon fuel canister refill adapter, isobutane refill adapter, butane gas refill adapter, gas saver plus isobutane Lindell valve. Gas fuel not included. This is $19.48. And this is one of those things where if you know somebody that spends a lot of time outdoors and they use these fuel canisters, whether it be for jet boil, the isobutane, anything like that, you have this issue where you have quarter full, half full tanks. And you basically, instead of being able to take 1 tank, you have to take 2 because you're worried you're gonna run out of fuel. So the way that this thing works is you actually take your emptying fuel canister and it actually says on here, in and out. So this is where it will actually go in, and then you've put your out, you turn the valve, and you're able to put the fuel back and forth between the two. So I know that this sounds really crazy for something this simple, but this thing, for what you can get out of it, it is such a pain to have to carry multiple different canisters. And for under 20 bucks, you can solve that problem for anybody that you know that likes to be outdoors. Again, this is the Camp Moon fuel canister refill adapter. Definitely put this on your list of things to get for somebody. All right. I don't have anything like this that I've ever used before, but I'm super stoked about it. All right, let's get into the next piece. This is the Tonks Titanium 750 milliliter pot. This goes for $26.24. And this is honestly just a cook pot. But what's amazing about this is how light this thing is. It is unbelievably crazy, especially in comparison to what I'm used to using, which is the good old Stanley mug cup thing. This thing is awesome. It has worked great for me for many, many years, but the weight difference is amazing. So let me show you guys the weight difference on the scale really quick between the Tonks and the Stanley. All right, I mean, it's incredible how much lighter this thing is. And it's also titanium. So again, no leaching of any kind of forever chemicals. You can leave it out in the rain to collect water, and unlike aluminum, it won't rust. I'm really, really excited about this. And I am stealing my Stanley cup that actually used to go in this. It came with two. I already broke one, so I'm taking it, I'm pulling it in. I've got my trusty backpacking stove and my piece of tin foil for a wind block. And all together, you have a really nice little cook kit that you can just take with you on the trail. And again, I guarantee you that anybody that is big time backpacker, if you get them this little Tonks titanium pot, they're going to be stoked. You can measure the water on the inside. It's basically perfect for cooking your backpacking meals, but you can also actually cook in this, and you can use a metal spoon. It's non-stick. I mean, it's a pretty awesome deal. All right. Let's get into the next thing that I really am really stoked about. And I know I am super late into the game to this thing, but this is my Nightcore NU25 400 ultralight lightweight headlamp. 400 lumen USB rechargeable with pneumatic organizer for backpacking, camping, running, yellow. And this is $36.95. And I have absolutely been stoked with this headlamp so far. It has so many different features. It can get so bright. You have so many different lens options that you can choose between. And I love the fact that it is just super duper low function. I am used to using my Petzl headlamp. I've had this thing for years, and it has done a great job for me. But I wanted something a little bit lighter. I wanted something that when I put a hat on, or when I have my beanie or something like that, is just not as heavy. Also, really cool feature in this little band right here glows in the dark, so you can find it once it gets dark. But I am a huge fan of this. This Nightcore is really nice, really lightweight. And they do make a bigger version like this that has a removable USB battery, and you can also use AAAs. And it is quite a bit less money than the Petzl or the Black Diamond. And I am slowly becoming a gigantic fan. So if you want to get something for somebody and you're looking for a really great stocking stuffer, definitely go check this out. The Nightcore NU25 400 Ultralight. Super great little lamp. All right, fifth and final piece of gear. And this is one, folks, that you are going to absolutely have to act quickly on, because if you don't, it will not be under that $50. But I know right now you can get this for $50. And this is the BRS 32 stove. If you have been watching my channel, you know that I have done a full review on this stove. And I honestly think that this is the most inventive piece of camp gear that I have seen in the last, oh my God, 20 years. This thing is so cool. It is so lightweight. It basically gives you the core unit that you need for your stove. You don't have all the metal junk around it. It packs up into this little kit. It can burn on 3 different types of fuel. It can burn on butane. It can burn on the isopropyl butane, and it can burn on just regular propane, as long as you have the adapter kit that goes with it. You are able to control both burners separately by using the little handle here. Each burner has its own control knob, and this thing is absolutely fantastic. I have really loved this. So the BRS 32 portable camping stove, foldable adjustable control and carrying case included. This is normally $59.99, but like I said, if you act right now, it is $49.99 on Amazon, and it is an outstanding little piece of kit. So I cannot recommend this for you enough. Between these 5 pieces of gear, if you picked up any one of them for somebody, going from super cheap, if you just want to be able to have it, to something that's super functional, to an amazing piece of tech and kit that is so light, and if they're coming from an older headlamp, they're going to be stoked, to a new cook system that is under 50 bucks, that is super, super light and awesome. So these are all things that I am 100% for, I use, and as I field test them more and more, if I find any problems with any of this stuff, I will give you guys the heads up. But so far, everything that I have in front of me right here, I am just stoked. And like I said, all of this is purchased by me, and thanks to you for helping and subscribing to the channel. You guys watching this video, liking and sharing it, are what make it possible for me to be able to afford to be able to go out and pick this stuff up so that I can bring it back to you and review it. So I hope y'all found something that you can give as a gift this year if you want to, or maybe you found something that you really want to treat yourself to. And again, I just appreciate you all being here. Thank you all so much for the support. Y'all, I'm trying to set a goal of getting to 2,000 subscribers by the start of the new year. So if you're not subscribed, if you are one of the 97% that are watching this video and are not subscribed, please stop really quickly, go down, hit the like button, and if you're feeling super generous, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Help me get to that goal of 2,000. Help me keep this channel independent and without sponsors so that I can bring you my honest reviews of all this stuff. And y'all, I hope you gained something out of this. I hope that you had a really nice Thanksgiving. And again, remember, when you have a chance, just stop and then breathe the moment. It's super duper important. All right, y'all, be well, my friends. I'll see y'all back in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hello. Hi. I've got a dog that's freaking out. All right, let's try this one more time.